My name is Michaela Ryan and I will be teaching you about the history of the typewriter. The machine shown in this picture is a typewriter, in specific a Remington typewriter from the year of 1873, which would change the way we use technology today. The typewriter was invented in 1829, a machine that would give an individual an opportunity to print things on their own. Before this existed, printing presses were the only way to have anything printed, but it was an extremely long process and not many people were able to access them. For writers of the time, the typewriter was a great way to quicken the process of completing their works and having a clean physical copy. Although the first bunch of typewriters were not as easy to use or practical for people, it evolved over the years and soon became something that many people owned. A man by the name of Christopher Sholes was the creator of the most functional typewriter in this time period. After several years of working in a printing press with his older brothers, Sholes moved on to several different jobs. Soon, after having free time during his daily job, he and a friend invented a page numbering machine that granted them a patent. Later, when a co-worker, Carlos Glidden, suggested that Christopher could turn his page numbering machine into one that produces letters, Sholes got to work. 4 years later, Sholes and Glidden were given a patent for the typewriter they invented. 5 years after that, Christopher Sholes sold the patent rights to Remington Arms Company, which named the machine the Remington typewriter. Minor improvements were made to the typewriter by the company, such as adding flowers onto the machine for a more sophisticated look. Similarly, Christopher Sholes continued to make improvements to the typewriter, finding ways to make it more functional and understandable. I think the creator's purpose was to make a machine that would help make it easier for individuals to print what they would like without having to go through the long process of a printing press. I have no personal connection to the typewriter, but I've always been interested in how they work and the impacts they've made on the technology we use today.